creep night, sure to send a chill down your spine. Welcome to Creep Night. Do you think you're losing your mind? Well, I might be.
Are you tired of the wear and tear of aging? Look no further. Shockaroma can take 10 to 20 years off of you. Shockaroma shocked all the wrinkles away. See? Place the adapter to your face and click. It's as simple as that.
What a load of crap.
I don't know. My aunt really seems to like it a lot.
You know, until it shocks her to death.
I don't know. I was thinking of trying it.
Your funeral. As Ellie walked home, her mind raced as she comprehended Brittany's words. She had always admired Brittany's wisdom and insight, and her perspective on the situation had given her much to consider. Ellie sits on her sofa and waits to see the commercial again.
Oh, Janet, can't you see I love you?
No, you're a werewolf. I could never love a werewolf.
We'll be right back with I Married a Werewolf after these short messages.
Are you tired of the wear and tear of aging? Look no further. Shockaroma can take 10 to 20 years off of you.
Shockaroma just shocked the wrinkles away. See? Place the adapter to your face and click.
It's that simple.
For a low price of $25.99, Shockaroma can be yours. Just dial 1-800-SHOCKAROMA. Order yours today. Shipping and handling not included. Shockaroma is not reliable for responsibility and following conditions: hair loss, heart failure, sudden death, diarrhea, vomiting, sudden outburst of madness, mind-altering conditions. Please consult your doctor if any of these symptoms or conditions occur. Again, that's 1-800-SHOCKAROMA. Get yours today.
Ellie grabs her cell phone and dials the number that flashed on the screen. Shockaroma, how can I help you?
I would like to place an order for one Shockaroma, please.
Cash, card, or check?
Card.
Alright, should arrive in a week or two. Please make sure someone is home to sign for the Shockaroma. Ellie hangs up the phone, feeling slightly excited about trying out the Shockaroma. She also vowed to keep it a secret from her best friend Brittany, at least until she tried it out a couple times. After a week, a small brown box arrived at Ellie's door. Ellie quickly picked it up and went inside and opened it. Inside the box was a silver 3-prong cap and a switch with a red and green button. Ellie put the cap on. One of the prongs laid on her forehead, and the other 2 prongs laid on the sides of her forehead. Ellie placed her fingers on the green button. Well, here we go. Ellie pushed the button down for 3 seconds, then pushed the red button, and the zap stopped. Ellie rushed to the mirror to see if the Shockaroma had eliminated a few of her wrinkles. At first, she was disappointed and put the Shockaroma back in the box.
Great, another piece of junk.
Ellie disappointedly went to bed. Ellie thought to herself that she should have just listened to Brittany when she told her not to get the Shockaroma. Then a crippling thought rippled through her mind. Maybe she didn't set something up right. She looked at the machine over again and noticed
A small wire unhooked from the center.
She grabbed the wire and rehooked it to the center of the machine
and hooked it to her face.
With the remote in her hands, she clicked the red button on. Ellie went to click the red button again to turn the machine off, but the zapping became more intense that it took her a few moments to stop it. When she finally managed to turn the machine off, she could feel the buzzing sensations around her body. Ellie touched her hands to her face. It felt smoother. Excitedly, Ellie jumped up and raced to the bathroom. When Ellie reached the bathroom, she flicked on the lights and looked in the mirror. All of the excitement faded when her eyes met her face. Standing back at her in the mirror stood a reflection of a young woman whose face had seemingly melted into an unrecognizable mask. Her once vibrant features were now distorted and blurred, as if they had been sculpted from wax and left to drip in the heat. The skin around her eyes were wrinkled and sunken in. Her cheeks were hollow and gout, and her lips were cracked and dry. The glow that once radiated from her eyes had been extinguished, replaced by a dull, lifeless sheen. A young woman's reflection stared back at her all right, a disoriented and grotesque version of her former self. She was no longer the vibrant and beautiful woman she once was, but a mere shell of her former glory. The transformation was so startling and complete that it seemed as if her very essence had been drained away, leaving behind nothing more but an empty vessel. No! My face! My face! Thank you for listening to Creep Night. And just remember, if you're gonna try a new beauty product, maybe don't go with electrocution.